What's up, guys? Welcome back to Esk8 the show where we talk about MBoards, Esk8Con, the electric skateboard industry as a whole. Thank you guys for joining us once again on our weekly podcast. Jacob, thank you for being here.
What's up, buddy?
And today's episode, like 93 or 94, I'm not sure, but we're not going to check this week. It is what it is. You'll see it in the description. Today we're talking about Esk8Con again, right?
Again.
We are officially less than 2 months away.
We talk about it every day, all day, all the time.
Esk8Con at this point, once we're like sub 75 days, it consumes our life. So at this point, we're now less than 60 days out. So it's really, really bad. And then 30 days out, we start having dreams about Esk8Con, and that's when things get really
Sweats,
weird.
The panics.
It is bizarre how many dreams I've had of Esk8Con.
Yeah.
Like it's probably more likely actually nightmares, but it's problematic how that seeps into my subconscious. So we just think about it and deal with it too much probably, but you know what? It's worth it. But anyways, okay. So today is about how to get there, how to get your board there, just everything you need to know to like be successful, have a successful trip.
Yeah, we get asked like more often than I kind of would imagine. Like, what do I do when I get to Las Vegas? I've never been to Las Vegas, and if you think about it, it is very overwhelming. Coming to Las Vegas 100%. Is very overwhelming because like, what do you wear? What do you bring?
Yeah.
What do you pack? Is it going to be warm? Is it going to be, most people think it's always 125 degrees here. Like, no, that's only 11 months out of the year. There is 1 month out of the year it's cold, and that's in March.
Yeah. Hey, right now it's pretty chilly.
It is cold.
When I wake up, it's
it's cold.
The back east is gonna laugh their ass off, but
yeah.
when I wake up in the morning and get my car's at 36 degrees.
Yeah, see, no, too cold, too cold. I got
back east is probably laughing their ass off.
I got all sorts of stuff going on in the morning. That's the hardest part of me is getting out of bed when it's cold.
Yeah,
no interest, zero. I'm like sitting on my phone. I'm like heater on. I'm like, babe, do you have can you turn the shower on for me? I have. It's one thing my wife and I do for each other. It's kind of cool. We throw the towels in the dryer.
Oh, that's nice.
And so we like swap out, And
that's
you come running up to the shower. You're like, okay, your towel's ready. And you like throw it on them. They're like, oh, it's so hot, but it feels so good. It's the best. Good way to make your wife happy, fellas.
Just a hot towel, honestly.
A hot towel in the morning, dude. They'll just, they melt in your hands. It's cool.
All right, so before we dive into Esk8Con, we'd like to just knock out MBoards updates. That's their usual go-to. I've only got one for you guys today, but we officially have launched our 50S variants of all of our battery packs. So every single pack that we have had in the P42A flavor also now comes in a 50S, which is a 19% increase in range, which is just absolutely insane. So now an endurance could get I don't know,
245 miles, maybe 300. We're gonna have to get registered by the EPA soon. They're gonna be like, look, we just keep looking around. These guys' boards just won't stop. They just keep going.
They get rid. So this the one pictured here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a 14S AP 50S cell or pack. So it's just. This thing's insane. I think it's well over 2,000 watt hours at this point.
It's got to be at like 2,300 range.
2 kilowatts.
Boom.
So yeah, there's that. And then the only other update is we had a special visitor this last week.
We did. Yeah, we did.
We had
it's kind of that time of year, but we had an early visitor.
An early visitor from Esk8 today, or Tuesday it was.
Yeah, a couple days ago.
Yeah, so we got to talking in on several different things that we can't disclose yet, but just really their plans moving forward for Esk8Con. Yep. So it sounds like they'll have many new things to potentially show off. So
we've kind of talked about it before, but one of the really cool things about like doing Esk8Con, but also like expanding MBoards and just being around long enough, we meet everybody.
Oh, dude,
right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, a business idea gets thrown out here and there. And like some of them are sort of just like, oh yeah, no, it'd be great to work with you. But in the back of your mind, you're like, screw that, dude. There ain't no way. But some of these guys you really want to, and like you're very interested. And sometimes you just want to know like who's behind this business.
Right.
Who runs these? Like, okay, Esk8Con, that is kind of one of our big things. You can stand there, you can hopefully talk to the person that designed it, produced it, decided this was a good idea, whatever it may be. Ask them questions, give them your feedback, stuff like that. So like being able to meet that dude was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I get it now. And like, it makes sense.
Right. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
So cool though.
Yeah. So excited to see what they bring to Esk8Con. Apparently, there's some new things. I can't say anything in particular, but I don't want to ruin the surprise or anything. But
I mean, I can tell you so, but just kidding. This is where it goes beep.
Yeah. Right. So that's pretty cool. It's always fun though to actually meet the people behind the brand.
They left some things for us to test though too, which is kind of cool. So
Yeah.
we are testing out their gear drives. That's not a secret.
That's not a secret. No.
It's not a secret. We've kind of been on a warpath for gear drives. We've kind of designed our own, and then we've tried some others, and we keep just like running into a dead end. But I'm really excited about the ability to have a 2-in-1 gear drive, right? I mean,
that's the biggest reason why we've literally continued to start down the gear drive path, and then immediately or eventually pull the plug on it, is because the lack of actual 2-in-1 functionality has been bothering us a lot. I know most of our customers, they're kind of like one or the other guys, but the whole point of our boards is they are 2-in-1. So it's like if we ship a product that really can't be used or could be, but anyways, we want to make sure they can use for both. And this gear drive set, it's actually seeming like the only thing so far that actually works.
Right. They have the concept. Like we kind of thought about, like we thought about it. We kind of built it, and then it was like, we were missing something.
Yeah, we did mentally like, we drew it out on a napkin, mathed it.
That middle gear reduction though, I think was the kicker that we didn't do. So anyways, so we're trying those out. A board over 30 miles an hour and belts just doesn't mix very well. The belts just get really angry, and they decide to jump off the belt.
They certainly can.
All the teeth do. They get really mad. So anyways,
I
prefer gear drives for anything over like 30 miles an hour or, hard, aggressive riding.
Yeah, I think so.
Belts are cool for cruising. They sound great. Like there's something about the sound
I just think
of a
general
belt
commuting is you can't beat belts. I think belts are just
super simple.
They're just too good. All right, so let's jump into Esk8Con at this point. So Esk8Con, we've got a lot to go over. Not a crazy amount, but we've got a little bit to go over at this point. But the biggest question that we get just over and over and over again is, how do I get my board there? Everyone knows how to get here. They get it on a plane, they show up. It's not that hard. But getting your board here is hard because you can't put it underneath the plane. You can't carry it on. So how do you get it here? So that's what we're going to go over really quick. So the biggest thing, or the biggest way to get your board anywhere is actually, hold on. Before we do that, check out Esk8 Unity or Fred's video.
Fred beat us to the punch here.
Yeah, Fred made a great video. So
awesome.
if you wanted a condensed version of this section of the video, or maybe not so condensed, maybe it's a little bit longer. Either way, it's a very detailed video on like where to buy your label and how not to pay too much, and all that stuff. So his video is very good. So go watch that. But we'll briefly give you guys our take on it and what we've seen and heard from in the past. So a handful of tips really quick though before we dive too much into it.
First tip, don't believe the rumor that MBoards is taking your board.
Yeah, no. We've done that in the past, and we just do not want to lose anyone's stuff.
It's not because we don't like you guys. It's because we like you guys so much. I promise.
We just don't want to be responsible. We have a lot going on, and there's boards flying everywhere. And if I have to lose a board, I'd rather it be like a vendor's board because they have a lot, and versus your board when you have one.
Perfect example. There are 3 boards in our warehouse right now with no names on them.
Yes, we don't know whose they are.
No idea.
It doesn't make any sense.
They are boxed. They are ready to ship. They did the work of getting it prepared. And I've got boxes.
I don't know. Names, I don't understand.
No
that.
communication. No messages like,
"Who
hey
abandoned
guys,
their board?"
It
doesn't make sense to me.
It's crazy. So again, this is why we don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
I don't want to be responsible.
But it's really not hard to get your board here. So let's go over that. First tip though, before we get too much into it, is when you ship your board, also buy your return label right now.
Click the box. There's usually a box there.
Get your return label also, and then put that in your box. Mm-hmm. So that way, when you're done here in Vegas, you don't have to buy a label at the store. You don't have to find a printer somewhere. You just slap that thing on right then and there. Put extra tape and stuff like that in your box. Like everything you need to get it going home is what you need to have in there, including the return label.
Right.
On top of that is you need to use the correct box. So there's
some options, and actually Fred's was a really good idea, which is using a guitar box. So
Oh, guitar box. Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be good.
those
Yeah.
seem to be about the dimensions. It's like, plus 40 inches, around 16 inches wide. Anyways, everybody knows the size of box they need. But like something to think about is if you have the original box, that's okay to ship in also.
Yep.
What you may want to think about is doing what we always call the box in a box.
Double
So yeah, just double up. Use your original box, which wasn't really designed to ship.
Right.
And find a box that's slightly larger. Drop it in there. Fill it with some foam, fill it with a little extra padding, and now you have this box in a box. Chances
that's
are
the best way.
you'll now be able to send it back in the same box in a box. You
Right.
kind of saved your time. Where to get boxes is a little tricky. You can get them on Amazon, but usually they're like groups of 5 or something. Uline, you could probably get them, but they got weird sizes.
And
UPS,
it's also you can't buy one single one.
yeah, and UPS, you can also find boxes, but again, they kind of have some weird sizes. So these guitar boxes seem to be the way to go.
Yeah. I feel like you could probably get a guitar box easily. Is that if there's like
the other
I don't
option
know.
too, which is if you're an OG Esk8Con, fan, then hopefully you did this year 1, but go get a big rifle case.
Oh yeah,
Remember,
that's the way that I was
that
just going to
is
lead into
the
that.
way to do it. It's $200, give or take, $240.
You throw a lock on there.
Yeah, it's going to cost you about the same thing to ship in a cardboard box because unbeknownst, the shipping
weight
companies,
doesn't change
they
that
don't really
much.
care about the weight as
It's
much
the
as
size
it's just
now.
the size. And since these boxes are already so big, you get the good protection. Who knows what else you can use it for down the road?
Right.
But you could put multiple boards in some of these, because usually. Maybe I'm jumping a little bit. Usually, okay, actually no. We would say leave the wheels on, right? You always want to ship, just leave the wheels on. It's easier in packaging. It's better on your board, and it will stay a little more compact in the box. As soon as you take the wheels off, this thing's it shifts around. The axles go through the side. If you use the Pelican case, though, you can actually dismantle your board quite a bit.
Yeah.
And just stuff that.
There's good options on Amazon because it doesn't even have to be that nice of a case.
We
really.
got an Endurance 2.0 on 7-inch tires in a box, left everything on.
Oh, in a Pelican, yeah.
In a Pelican, left everything on. We didn't take any tires off.
Right.
We left everything assembled. There's a little bit of foam that they, ship with you. You can sort of pick and pull. Yeah, you sort of customize
it, whatever.
It helps, but it fits almost so good it doesn't even move.
It's really Well, with the 7-inch tires, it's like the case is 6.9 inches deep or something.
Right.
So it'll compress your 7-inch tires down to the point where
maybe air them down or something.
It locks it in place.
It holds it in place.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then
so
you can put
well.
accessories but just make sure you bag those accessories separately. If you can get a bubble wrap or something.
Yeah.
Because
they'll be clinking around in there, scratch your board up.
And God forbid, do not forget your charger.
Oh, the chargers, man.
Do not forget if you forget everything else, you can forget your remote because chances are someone's got selling remotes. But don't forget your charger, man.
Yeah, for real.
Don't forget
the charger's a big one. But yeah, I know that the Pelican cases, they feel expensive, but I don't think anyone's going to regret buying one. If you buy one and pull the trigger on it, no one regrets actually owning one of those.
So we've had a board go, 4 or 5 times now. At least we've had the case go at least 4 times it got shipped. And it came back and we just look at it wow, it still looks pretty brand new. We put stickers on it and they were still there.
Our buddy Andy, who it was at that time a foreign exchange student from China, ended up moving back, and he shipped his custom stooge board back to himself in a Pelican case, and it got
all the way
there
to China
beautifully.
Yep.
So it works. So anyways, all right. But once you have your actual board boxed up, ready to go, where the hell do you actually ship it? Because you don't know anyone here in Las Vegas, or the only person that you do know is me, and I'm not taking your board. So we've already established that part. So this is where there's a couple options. So our first thing we say is to ship it to a UPS or FedEx store. All of them will take packages and hold them for you.
That's right.
So you utilize that. I would just give them a call no matter what. We'll go over. We've got the 2 closest stores to the venue. We'll go over that. But you might as well call them just to make sure that they're expecting it. But it doesn't really hurt.
Generally, there's no fee to go to UPS and FedEx. And you also do not need to tell them and it's an electric skateboard. And I probably just wouldn't tell them. Just say you have a package coming and just leave it at that.
Yeah, you're fine. You're grounding it. You're good. Yeah. So, all right. So then here is a quick shot of the closest UPS store to the venue, guys, it is like across the street.
That pin is so small.
Okay, it is really small. Dang, it's like dead center. It's kind of hard to see, but it's that red pin in the center. It is a block away.
Yeah.
So it's inside the Plaza Hotel. Easy. Okay, it's inside the Plaza Hotel.
Inside the Plaza Hotel.
Okay, so that picture, that little thumbnail of the UPS store is a little misleading.
Right. It's actually inside the Plaza Hotel. It's on the 3rd floor. It's like in a hotel, you have the little business center.
Yeah,
it's basically just a little business center, but it's on the 3rd floor, and anybody can use it. So it's cool. You don't have to just be at the Plaza.
This store might have different rules with fees and stuff,
but they list it on
the hotel. So they do.
Yeah, you can if you just grab this on the map. They have all their store hours. They have a direct line. They have a direct email.
Perfect. So do that.
So like, that's a local number.
And then here on the screen, there's the address as well. So if you really need to, I would not reference this video, but use it as a cheat sheet to go find this store and then do all your stuff there. There's also a FedEx location that is. Again, this pin is it's kind of small. This is probably like 4 blocks away, 5 blocks away. It's a little bit farther. Yeah. But if for whatever reason you just need to boycott UPS, there's FedEx also. So they should also offer the same amount of services. And then the other option that we also have, or many of you will have, is to ship directly to your hotel. At least as far as I know, most hotels will let you ship.
Yeah, no, almost every hotel will.
I can't imagine them saying no.
No, I think it's just something to note. And the same thing, like if you ship for UPS or FedEx, but like they're only going to hold it for so long.
Well, right.
They're not going to indefinitely. So I think UPS, FedEx are like 2 weeks max. After that, they're keeping your shit.
Yeah, or they're going to charge you to get it back.
At a hotel, I can promise, I know where that thing will be. It'll be on the strip. Somebody will be riding it. They'll rent it out or make money off it somehow. But yeah, most hotels, again, kind of same thing. Just they're a little trickier than the UPS, FedEx. You don't just want your package to show up at the hotel without them knowing.
No, that one you need to they probably will want to pair that with some sort of reservation number.
Exactly.
So you need to make sure that that's all on the up and up. Make sure they're expecting it.
And there's probably some sort of paperwork or at least
form
information
or something
they're going to want. Name, address,
phone number,
and they're going to tell you what to bring too, which will be very important. You're going to need a driver's license. You're going to need probably some form of second ID. So just bring it. You never know.
Yeah.
Tracking numbers.
There's also the other option. Along with your hotel though, some of them have weird fees. So like this is the Golden Nugget, which I know a lot of you guys are staying there. They do have a shipping and receiving, but they charge you for it. So in this case, like if your board was between 40 and 50 pounds. This is
like a full-on fulfillment program that these dudes.
Yeah, for real.
Obviously, this is happening a lot.
So the Golden Nugget, they would charge you $35 to do the same thing I think UPS will do for free. So just it depends on who you are. If you just want it at your hotel and that's where you're staying and you'll pay it, then cool. Convenience is a real thing.
It's also Vegas, so you're probably gonna have to tip on top of this.
Yeah, probably.
It doesn't hurt,
Yeah. So anyway, there's a good example of what you may have to expect from a Vegas hotel. But again, the UPS stores should have no problem. I mean, if everybody ships to that one UPS store, they might get kind of pissed off. But I guess,
I mean, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I mean,
it's not your problem.
No, but we're not the only industry in the world that have to ship things. Like there are sporting events and people, high schools come out here for different sporting events and they have to send all their equipment and stuff. So it's not like crazy.
It's a hotel too. So I'm sure there's I'm sure UPS has a giant storage. That's the only UPS downtown.
Yeah. So I'm sure that they're
pretty busy, I'm sure.
Yep. Okay. So another big question we get.
Oh, my favorite part.
Food. What the hell are we doing for food? So we've got a lot of different options at this point, I feel like, but of course the famous Esk8Con dollar menu will be back.
The McValue.
Everyone loves it, man. It's too cheap. It's just too good.
Even after inflation, we're still able to provide these insane, mind-blowing prices.
Yeah, most things on this menu, like most of our things will be $1. Of course, there's always some extra stuff on there, but
we'll have premium for like the tropical Skittles,
Oh, dude.
Original Skittles are $1, right? But if you want tropical,
oh my god,
nah, bro, it's $1.25. $1.25.
There's that. And then we've also got very close to the venue. There's, what is it? Jersey Mike's right there?
Yeah, there's a sandwich joint right across the street, which is cool.
We tried to hit them.
Thought I'd get all like fancy. I printed out some notes. I didn't give you the locations, but like there are, a lot of people don't think about coming to Vegas and like think about food, but like, damn, we have some good food.
Yeah,
and it can be very overwhelming. So if you decide that on one of these days you don't want to eat at your hotel, you don't want to eat breakfast at the hotel, a couple really good breakfast places. One of them being the Hash House. That one is just south on Main, which is very close to the event site.
If it's on Main Street, it's close.
Freaking like huge.
Right?
Actually, sorry, Hash House is at Plaza. I like Hash House but Baby Stacks is further south. That's the next one. But Hash House is like your plate, dude. It's that big. And it's like your food's that high. They do chicken and waffles that are so bomb. So good, so good. But Baby Stacks is another place if you want some like crazy pancakes. Those are like local places. Coffee wise, over a little east, kind of like where Esk8Con last year was, is Mothership. That place is cool. It's a nice little like shopping area if you want to go try some like local coffee. Lunch, what do we got for lunch? We do have Jersey Mike's, which is really close. That'll be the easy one. Of course, the normal snacks. Look, if you guys want to leave for an hour or two, go grab a bite to eat in the middle of the day. We're totally good with that.
Yeah, it's not looking good for food trucks this year. Just again, every single venue has these insane restrictions on who you can't like outside anything. So like what they wanted us to do is to bring in their catering and sell everybody $15-$20 sandwiches, which we're just not going to do that.
We're not going to do that.
Insane.
That's crazy.
So
it's not worth it. If you guys are truly that hungry, like hop on your board, go for a cruise, check out.
And again, we encourage everyone to go participate in like the local food economy down there. Like it's fun and it's like it's like a little side quest on your day. I think it's
hit up Yelp, look around.
And we also don't care if we bring outside food in. Like we're not like that.
No, I mean, within reason, but I mean, for the most part,
if you can carry it in a backpack, I don't really care.
Yeah,
coolers and all that, we can't do that, but like everything else.
Oh, cool. And we gotta do the no alcohol thing.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother but if you guys want, hold on, you guys want a good steak? Go to Oscars.
Oh,
go
we've
to
been
Oscars.
there. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so bomb. Do not eat at a buffet. You'll get sick. You'll get sick. You will either eat too much or the buffet food you should not have eaten in the first place. Unfortunately, Vegas buffets are not what they
food too.
They're just not what they used to be. They don't get treated the way they used to be. They used to be really good, right? But like nasty.
You know how many
feeling really crazy? Heart Attack Grill.
Oh yeah, that's down there, right?
Isn't that
the one with a scale on the front?
Yeah. If you eat a certain, or if you're like over a certain weight,
it's wild. Free. I think it's like if you're over 300 pounds, you eat for free.
They just like it's just a grease bomb.
Here, let's look it up.
Like
Heart Attack Grill. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the Heart Attack Grill. They have like some like eating challenges. I keep wanting to do it, but my wife's like, "Can I just like look at you for one more year and you not be 800 pounds?"
We're well on our way, buddy. Don't worry.
I know. This place.
If you look at videos of myself like years ago, it's like, Okay, here we go.
What is happening here?
Oh, our internet's
over
slow
350
right
pounds, you eat free.
Is that what it is? There it is.
So you could like stuff your pants or something.
Over 350. That's impressive, man. That's tough to do.
I wonder if they have like any sort of. Oh, there it is. 20. Look, what does that on the left say? 20,000.
Oh my God, 20,000 calories. Good Lord.
That's what I'm talking about,
dude. Our internet's so bad right now.
Something's wrong today.
Yeah, it's really bad. So anyway, I'll just manually zoom in. Screw it.
So the Heart Attack Grill, it's like right on the corner of Fremont Street and something else, maybe like 3rd or 4th. But
yeah.
I don't know. It's just a cool place. Like you're probably here 3-4 nights. Pizza Rock's always good. Evil Pie, like honestly,
that's a good one.
If you just go,
there's some Esk8Con stickers in that place,
and just follow your nose. I mean, for the food part, don't stay away from the other smelly stuff. There's some smelly stuff down there. Oh my God. Okay, but
that's for food, man.
That's where I would go. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that's like stands out downtown, but.
I mean, everything's
your
good.
hotel's probably going to have at least 1 or 2 places that are halfway decent. So anyways, that's food. Hopefully you're not hungry. Just don't eat.
That's all I had on my list. So
that's all you.
That's all I have on my list.
Let me pull out my list. No, we don't really have that much else. Transportation is one we kind of talked about.
Yeah, but hopefully you guys will all be on your boards.
Yeah, look, Vegas is like perfect. Vegas could not be a more perfect event.
That's
right.
It
can't be a more perfect place. Like, where else do you hop off your plane? If you have an airplane travel board, you could skate to your hotel from the airport.
It's that close. You technically can. Apparently, it's very sketchy to walk.
Super sketchy, but it's not.
I have seen
not
this.
that bad. There is a way. So there is a way. I would imagine too, if you look it up, there's probably a damn route. Somebody has probably typed in a route from the airport to X. I mean, all you gotta do is get to the Strip.
To Strip. That's what I'm looking for. How to walk from.
There you go. There's the map even.
Interesting.
There's buses, there's trains, there's all kinds, but
airport. We got to get it from the airport because it's sketchy. Apparently, it's pretty sketchy. See? I don't know.
It's possible.
It seems sketchy.
But I mean, on a board, it's less sketchy, right? Because you just
on a board, you'd be better on a board. Yeah.
So, anyways, it's doable. Uber is going to be $30-$40. If you get a rental car, just something to think about is parking your hotels.
Probably won't
used to be free parking down here, but they don't really do free parking. Some do if you're a guest, but generally, unless you plan on going places like while you're here, like. I mean, even if you want to go to the Red Rock ride, just Uber out there, man.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be a cheap Uber, but
actually,
it'll still be fun.
It's not a good idea, actually, because you can't get an Uber ride back.
You're right. Don't Uber out there.
Don't Uber out to Red Rock.
Yeah, because there's no service, and you will be stuck out there.
If you got long range, Oh, man, okay. We're going to do a whole... Okay, we have not talked about group rides.
Group rides is the next thing.
And we will... We do have things planned. We have things scheduled, or planned, at least. We'll tell you guys what they are. Just different. But
Yeah. We'll do a whole... Next week we'll do group rides. How about that?
Yeah.
We can commit to next week doing group rides.
I got some more notes on the weather.
Oh, weather, yeah.
Right?
We'll see.
March. So
year one was hot as fuck. We roasted so bad. We sold so much water.
Here's the thing. That was a La Nina year. This year is a La Nina year. So we're supposed to get the same weather pattern. So it could potentially be warm and warm. We're just going to say
warm. We'll see.
It's going to be warm.
We got tents.
So, I mean, everybody knows how to check the weather. You look up downtown Las Vegas. It'll give you an idea. Temperature drops about 25 degrees at night. Bring a jacket. Bring a sweater. Yeah. But I know year one, I rode the strip ride in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
But I think 2 years ago, I froze my cheeks off.
I think it was year two. The first year at the Llama Lot was cold.
God, it was so cold.
Really cold. I think if I remember correctly. I remember being at the Llama Lot and
it's freezing in the morning. Huh?
Yeah, everybody had hot coffee.
Yeah, we didn't do that last year.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. Oh, right. Didn't we? Did we sell hot coffee? I don't remember now.
I don't think so.
No, but maybe we should this year.
Yeah, we just drank a lot of Monsters.
K-Cup it.
I know, K-Cup it. So that's like transportation, hotels. There's a ton of hotels down there. We've kind of
that we did hotels, not last week, but the week before. We dove into all the hotels down there, so you guys will be fine.
I don't know what else we're missing. Other entertainment while you're here.
I don't know if you'll have time.
I don't. There's
our schedule's booked, guys.
Unless you're here for the week. If you're coming for a whole week, hit us up. We'll give you some recommendations. But other than that, I'm hoping you guys are just busy with the event.
Yeah, they should.
Out.
If they're only here for 3 days, they're going to be slammed. They're going to be so booked up.
Yeah.
So I know we're going to be very, very busy the entire week, just because we'll be entertaining our vendors and stuff like that. But
if you want to volunteer, we will be on site on Thursday, which would be the 27th.
I think we should open up like an official volunteer sign up with maybe some shifts or something and offer some sort of.
That just means we have to pay attention to it, though. And then what are you going to do when somebody doesn't show up?
Well, nothing.
Exactly. You're like, I'm supposed to have 12 people this morning. We'll be good. And then 2 show up.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I mean, just if you can come help, we'll be there.
All right,
all day
we'll
Thursday,
publish more information on that.
Yeah. And there'll be some sort of, Esk8Con gift.
I know we always order pizza delivered to the location during setup. So if you want free food, you can come out and get that.
Get free lunch out of it.
Yeah. We give you lunch at the very least. But again, we keep saying it. This is like the third week in a row we said it. If you help set up the track, you have an inside scoop on all the race lines. So it's just leaving that out there.
Yep. And the way the group rides are going to be structured, or at least the one on Thursday, the way it's going to be structured, I think should allow for some more time, right? It'll make more sense later.
Okay. So yeah, that's the overview, and it really, I feel like most of these things we talked about are pretty simple, but it's simple to us because this is our 4th year doing it. If this is going to be your first time coming out, maybe hopefully this video helped alleviate some of that mystery. Mm-hmm. But if this is your first year coming out, let us know where you're coming from in the comments below. Or if this is not your first year, just let us know where you're coming from in general.
Add you to our map.
Yeah, we do have a map.
Remember we had the map?
Yeah, I think was that last year? I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had
all the years start to roll together.
I know it's starting to become a blur. Now this year will stand out because it'll be a new venue.
I'm almost now like, okay, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this video about the walk. I kind of want to try it now and just do it for a video for everybody.
This video is an hour and 6 minutes long. I wonder if he did he film the entire walk? Oh, I just skipped it. Hold on.
I was like, wait a minute, old dude's driving.
If we can even get,
come on, intranet. Okay,
oh my God, he's seriously gonna walk from the.
Wow, he's still in the airport.
That's hilarious.
Bear with us, guys. We're gonna see what his guy's route is.
He is serious.
So that's arrivals. That's where you go. This is where you normally come into the airport. He's going.
That's hilarious. Yep, he's just straight up gonna walk, man. That's far.
He is not walking fast either.
No, wow. No, he is not.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Okay. See, this is what I was expecting.
How did we transition there? Because now you're on a one-way, right?
Yeah. Oh, see, that's gonna get so. Yeah, I think he turns right up here.
So you end up on a one-way, I think, at some point.
See, it gets sketchy. Oh, what do you mean? You're driving in a car, bro?
Motherfucker's driving.
What happened?
Oh, he's walking again.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Strange.
I'm gonna go.
Wonder what his route is. Anyways, we'll figure it out.
Maybe we'll have to go do it. I'll have to go give it a whirl. Somebody will drop me off at arrival.
We cannot recommend anyone do this on their boards. That's so sketchy. It really is.
But it would be so fun.
It'd be hilarious, but because it's not far.
You clearly did it.
You have plenty of range to do it.
Yeah, but don't ever be fooled in Vegas that it's not that far.
Well, it is far. Everything's far. Like they get you because people will be walking up and down the strip and they go, "Oh, it's just at the hotel over there."
2 hotels down.
We'll walk. Yeah.
Yeah. The hotel you just walk by is a mile
away.
Walk.
The hotels are bigger than expected. They're really big.
They're pretty big here, you know.
All right, I think that's all I got, man. We'll go from there, but here's a quick list of our confirmed vendors. I've got like a half a dozen of them. We're about to release here shortly. We're just waiting on final ink to dry, but this is not much different than last week, actually. So
no, I don't think. I think we just need to update.
Don't be alarmed. It just needs to be updated. We've got a handful of companies that are going to confirm with us in the next little while.
Can we give some sneaky peekies here? We got Rev coming. Rev and Newbie.
Yeah, Rev and Newbie.
So we know they're kind of same.
X-Way's coming.
Esk8 will be here.
We've got a battery cell company coming, which is fun.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that's fun. I think people will actually, anyone who's interested in building batteries, I think will actually be.
We're trying to seal the deal on one of our OG attendees that's been a little on the fence, but I think we're going to be able to talk him into it. So
cool.
You know who that is. Who else are we missing?
Our
Cavity boys.
Yeah,
Cavity will be here.
Those should be here. Yeah,
they were a tough sell this year. They were a tough sell. But
you know what? Though the industry really had a hard time in 2024, so I don't blame it. The hesitancy to travel and all that. But it seems like all of a sudden we're getting they're filling in.
It's just a different way this year. You know, it's a little. We're having to work a little harder, which is fine.
That's fine.
Like, you know, we've been very blessed the first 3 years that, you know, companies have supported us sort of blindly by saying, look, this is a great idea. Let's do it. You know, you guys as attendees have pretty much supported us blindly. Just always assumed we're going to do it bigger and better. And God damn it, we have to do it bigger and better. Sure. So, the pressure, you know, never goes down. And, you know, we kind of have to be prepared for off years. I know CES, like I remember CES, there was a time when it was like almost didn't exist. Did you guys
Oh,
realize
really?
CES does $1 billion in 1 week?
Yeah.
I think it's even more than that.
I think I thought it was 2.
Multiple billions of dollars in 1 week.
It's insane.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Crazy. So like, I mean, we do like 900 mil in a week. But no, I'm just kidding.
Can you imagine?
That'd be
Good
wild.
Lord.
Here I am sitting.
The entire market cap of the electric skateboard industry
Wild.
as a whole
That's wild. So
is
like,
not even close to
our
that.
event is not even the pimple on the pimple. It's like
No.
it's the ingrown hair
Oh Lord.
in the pimple on the butt cheek
Of CES.
of CES.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
That's a great comparison. Someone needs to quote that and put it on a t-shirt.
pop it.
All right, guys, have a good rest of your week. In the coming week, you should expect more vendor announcements. We're going to start announcing all of our raffles that we're starting to accumulate, which is pretty awesome. I think we're going to release the race winner prize packages.
Oh yeah, that'll
And then
get
the
you
week
excited.
after, the track will come out. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep plugging along.
Did you say venue layout, the rest of the layout?
Full layout, venue layout. We'll
Probably closer to the end because then
Do we
it'll
ever
be-
announce that effort? Have we ever announced
No.
that? Yeah. Oh,
We haven't even designed the damn thing.
No, I'm saying, have we ever announced that in the past?
No. Oh. Well.
I don't know if we've ever given the tent layout before.
I guess you're right.
I suppose we could, but
No,
we'll see.
you're right.
We'll see.
Well, shit.
We gotta leave something for the imagination.
You're right. What about the demo track? We can show off.
The demo track, yeah. I mean, the demo track's gonna be a little looser, so we could probably release what it's gonna look
It's gonna
like.
be shaped like a peanut.
A peanut?
No,
Is that
it's
what it is?
I was thinking we should design it like an animal cracker and see if they can figure out what shape animal cracker it is.
Someone gets there in 2 minutes, gets a drone up in
It's
the
a
air.
giraffe.
Gets a drone up.
Giraffe.
If you make it a giraffe, it's gonna be fast as hell.
Yes, that would actually
It's very
be fun.
fast demo track.
What's the zebra with it's like half zebra, half. I'm gonna make one of those, and people are not gonna know what it is. They're gonna keep saying
Yeah,
zebra,
what
and
is
it's
that
not gonna be
again?
a zebra.
I
gonna
know
keep
you're
saying it's
talking
not a
about. But what is
zebra.
it called though?
It's like a
Half zebra.
half zebra, not zebra.
Half horse, right?
Yeah. Oh, copies.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, copy. I
Yeah.
never heard of that before.
Yeah. They had them in They had them at the safari.
What a weird thing.
In the safari.
Is
But
that
they're-
really how they are?
Yeah, dude.
Azores. I like that better.
That's different. No. The
that's
okapi,
different?
The okapi is the real thing.
Ah,
That's like an actual animal.
interesting.
I think the zorse is like something they do in the
How
South.
did we get here? I don't know.
That's something they do in like Alabama.
Okay.
Something.
Great. Now no one from Alabama is coming to Esk8Con. Thank you.
Sorry, Alabama.
No, I think they're all going to come out and beat your ass. I think is what
Bring
it's
it.
going to be.
Bring it.
All right, guys. Have a good week. Again, lots to come out here pretty soon. So keep an eye on all of our social media. If you're not following us on Instagram at Esk8Con, you should be. We have a link in the description below to our Discord server if you would like to get the inside scoop on MBoards and Esk8Con and all that.
And if you haven't already bought your tickets, thank you, because you just gave us $10 more if you buy them from here on out. Unfortunately, ticket prices went up.
That is true. They did go up. Yeah.
If you didn't already buy one, thank you.
All right, guys. Have a good week. See ya.